Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, and for today, Beryl's going to be a big story throughout the Midwest. It's going to be moving up the mid-Mississippi Valley, up just north of the Ohio Valley through Illinois, Indiana, and up towards Michigan, and I'll show you where it ends up after today. But today, there's a potential for some severe weather throughout the area, and a lot has to do with the spin of what's left of Beryl, and that could kick off some severe thunderstorms. Could also produce a lot of rainfall. There could be some localized flooding, so make sure you tune into your local forecasters to see exactly where the storms are and also watch the radar. But after that, well, things get a little bit better and a little bit steamier throughout the Midwest. First, let's talk about your Wednesday, and we're going to see where Beryl's going to be for Wednesday. It's going to be in northern Ohio, northern Indiana, heading up into Canada, and there's not going to be much left of it as far as spin is concerned, but it is still a disturbance. A lot of warm, humid air around. It's going to kick off a lot of rainfall, but you can see temperatures throughout Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and portions of Kentucky about normal or even below normal because of the sky cover as well as the rainfall. But Beryl will continue to move up towards the northeast here on Thursday. You see it moving its way into Canada. Notice temperatures, though, starting to rebound, getting a little bit warmer throughout most of the country. And then by Friday, it really starts heating up across the area. We have a storm system down right around Tennessee, but this is not going to produce much of anything. But basically, temperatures are going to be warming up. Notice this little area of some cooler air right along the mid-Atlantic region. There's going to be a disturbance developing just off the coast of Florida. I don't see anything really significant with it, except it's going to be a pretty good rain producer for those of you in right around Florida, southeast, and the mid-Atlantic region, and even working its way up towards New England as we work our way into the weekend. Here's Saturday, really starting to warm up quite a bit, and even on Sunday you see some very hot temperatures, especially there in the Central Plains. Now the good news is, because of Beryl, we've had a lot of rainfall, or will have a lot of rainfall, putting a lot of moisture in the ground. So to get the extreme heat, the triple-digit heat throughout this area is going to be very difficult, because the warm air has to take that moisture out of the ground before it really starts warming up the thermometer. So it's going to be hot, no question about that, but I don't see us getting to the really extreme heat. If we do, it's going to be possibly by next week. As far as precipitation is concerned, look where Beryl's going to be. Very heavy rain up in Michigan, some lingering showers here in the Ohio Valley. I think this is going to be more of a morning event, then some more showers back right around Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and all this moisture now moving up into Canada as well as the Northeast. Here's that little disturbance developing there off the coast of Florida. Another one there right along the Gulf of Mexico, but that's just going to be moisture as it moves up towards the north. That's on your Wednesday. Thursday, a little bit more rain for Houston. You don't need any more rain. You had, in some cases, 15 to 20 inches of rain with Beryl. But notice what's happening here off the coast of Florida. You're getting a little bit of a spin, but I don't think it's going to develop into much of anything. And we're seeing another little batch of rain coming in there on Thursday. And Beryl pretty much kind of winding down there on Thursday. Here on Friday, you can see this system getting its act together a little bit more in the form of precipitation in the mid-Atlantic region. A little bit of shower right around the Great Lakes, but overall not too bad across the area. By Saturday, a little bit of shower activity there in the Ohio Valley. Here's that little system again moving up towards the northeast, pretty much staying off the coast, but the rest of us pretty much dry at this point. And here on Sunday, once again, you got a little bit of rain along the Gulf Coast. Most of us staying dry, a little bit more showers there in Ohio, but overall, it's not going to be too bad. It's just going to start warming up across most of the country and as well as drying out. Now, as far as the tropics are concerned, still pretty quiet. This is for next Sunday. You can see nothing really going on, another wave coming off the African coast, but overall, things are fairly quiet. But in the meantime, we have Beryl to deal with for today and for the next couple of days. So make sure you keep your rain gear handy, because again, there could be a lot of rainfall in pockets as Beryl continues to weaken and move up towards the northeast. I'm George, the Weather Dad.